Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm doing a frittata, a recipe that's actually from a city. It's from Italy. It's a recipe, it's very simple. Everybody knows to do it in Italy, but around the world everybody different way. This is how my mother teach me. I'm doing a frittata with potatoes and eggs. The ingredients are very simple. The actual result is delicious and tasty. What I need 5 potatoes, yellow paste, 4 eggs, a cup of Parmigiano Reggiano. This is one of my secret. I use 1/3 a cup of milk, garlic, not too much. We don't like to taste the garlic in the food. And here's a parsley. I did a parsley very fine, just to give it the flavor, but doesn't change the taste of the frittata. And salt. Now I'm starting cutting the potatoes. How I cut the potatoes? I put the camera a little bit close like this so you can see how I cut the potatoes. I like to cut the potatoes like this. Little cube. Why? Because the frittata doesn't stay that much on the heat, and if the potatoes are too big, they don't cook that good, and they will be raw. I can always apologize for my English. I'm so sorry. I'm doing this recipe because a few of my friends and they ask me how Italian from Reggio Calabria do frittata. This is how my mother teach me, and it's actually the result is always very tasty. I don't do big piece of the potatoes, but I do small piece. They're very easy to fry like that. If you some imperfection in potatoes, just cut it out. And I'm done cutting the potatoes. Now I have this pan on the stove on a high temperature. I put inside corn oil. You use corn oil, canola oil, whatever you like. Don't use olive oil because it's too heavy and actually doesn't make like the potato taste good when they're actually finished fried. I put the potato inside. And with a wood spoon, like this, I don't scratch my pan, I flat the potatoes on the pan. Like that. Now, with the salt I showed you before, we'll be use a little bit of this salt to give around the potatoes. And the rest of the salt will be used to put inside the eggs. The lid you see beside the pan, yes, this lid is actually to help me after to turn the frittata upside down. I will show you later.
Now the potato are frying and they will become gold and nice and all a little bit sticky together. I'm just give you this tip. Don't cover the potato with the lid, because what happens with the steam, the potato becomes soft and you don't have fried potatoes, you will have mashed potatoes. Now I'm mixing all the ingredients together. First, the 4 eggs. I'm using a fork to mix the 4 eggs together. After I'm adding the milk, my secret ingredient, I'm adding the garlic and the parsley. I always make a mistake when I have to say parsley. I think in the beginning of the video I say parsley. Sorry about that. I'm adding the Parmigiano Reggiano. And I keep mixing together with the forks. It's a simple food. You don't need that much big implements or stuff to mix together. A fork and a bowl, they're perfect. And I'm adding the salt. And mixing together. The potatoes are frying really good. I have my stove max like this. We maintain fire really high, temperature really high. But how I said before, you need the potato to be like a small and cube. If not, it will not cook. And you actually, when you finish and you have the frittata, the potato will taste raw. Okay, the potatoes are nice and fried. They look brownish and they stick together. This is the perfect consistency of the potatoes. What I'm going to do right now is pick up a bowl and with a teaspoon take out the potatoes from the pan and just try to be careful not to take it together with the potatoes, the oil too. I will leave the oil inside the pan to use after to fry the frittata. Remember to close your stove and to don't put back your pan on the hot surface. If not, you will burn all your oil. I separate all the potatoes from the oil. And I'm going to incorporate all the potatoes with the egg mix I made before. I'm mixing everything like this. The egg and the actually potatoes will incorporate it to make a nice and fluffy frittata. And I'm going back to the stove.
fry. Okay. I can add the frittata now. A little help and spoon. Put the frittata down like this. Put the egg to go all around the pot. Perfect, like that. Okay, now I have to fry, no for that much long. We keep this one like this inside the sink because we need that one after to put it inside the oil from the frittata when we turn the frittata upside down. Now you see the frittata starting to cook. Like this, it's cooking really well. Now we are turning the frittata. You see, the frittata looks a little bit more solid. I'm put this one on top like this. I'm going in the sink. In this position, I'm doing like this. You see how the actually juice and the part of frittata is not cooked. It's going inside of that container. And voila! We have the frittata, one side already cooked. We put it back here like this, and this is inside here. We just add it like this under the frittata, like that. Perfect. The frittata is almost done. Doesn't take that long. Maybe another 5 minutes. Just pat it down like this again. Look nice and cooked. This is actually the color. Have to be this gold brownish. It have to be no yellow, not too white, not too dark. If it's too dark, it means it's burnt and it smells when you eat it. If it's too white, it means it's not cooked the egg and it smells like an egg when it's like a not cooked egg when it's actually in your plate. You leave it here for another 5 minutes. Okay, the frittata is almost ready. When you see it doesn't attach like that, see? We're closing this. We're put again our top like this. We go back in here again. We just check is no oil. There is not oil. And voila! That is ready. And we have the frittata. There is nice. What I'm doing now, I've just patted the top with paper towel like this. It dry the oil. Okay, the frittata is done. Looks really good, yummy. And we have here the paper towel. As I said before, you can tap a little bit at the top to dry up the extra oil like this, and I'll show you how the frittata look inside. You have to look like this, nice and cooked, not too much soft. It have to be completely dry inside and ready to be eaten. Thank you very much to watch me cook today. You can see my kitchen is not really a big kitchen, but I like to cook for my friends and for my family. And this recipe, it's a very old recipe, and there's how much is simple. I remember too much my country, Italy. And I'm happy to show you and everybody on YouTube this my little part of my city and my country. Thank you very much again, and subscribe my channel if you like this video. Okay, bye bye.